Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for the Epicenter XL North American qualifiers week number 2. We had a short delay there because, face it, bots were crap in the bed. Got a little giggle as well as we went over to the server browser, and all of those lobbies are still trying to be configured by the bots.
Yeah, ghost lobbies. They're perpetually trapped in this purgatory configuration.
So sucks to be them, but doesn't suck to be us because we have made the decision, as we were before. Rather than, it looks like all of the major streamers are going to be covering the IDC run through the qualifiers, and we figured we'd go the opposite perspective. T-Cats look like one of the top seeds here for the NA qualifiers. They got a first round bye, but they're going to be facing up against the winner of this game, XPL versus SBN. So we're going to cover that game first.
So if it all goes planned, they should meet the IDC team at the finals. So we'll see how how their opponent plays through the bracket. So we can get both perspectives, and that way, if people ever are curious about how the other team, if they do beat IDC, how they play through the brackets, they can check out our VODs and stuff, which would be nice.
Yep. And because of that delay, I may have to bow out after the first couple games, perhaps. But hopefully, I've got dinner with my family for all of our upcoming birthdays. Mine, my brother's, and my mother's, and then the wife's as well. All very, very close to each other within 2 weeks.
So many births.
And so Golgi is actually going to be bringing you a solo cast during that time so that we can keep our coverage up on the stack, the T-Cats babies.
Yeah, we're not gonna let them down. I'm just gonna do a chill cast by myself because I can't cast really fast.
And then hopefully the quarterfinals, semifinals. Once we get to the semifinals, at least I will probably be done, maybe done with dinner. Come back, we can catch those best of threes, which are all today actually for the North American people.
Yeah, North Americans, rest.
That's interesting that that they're split for some of them. I guess I want to look at the other brackets and see when theirs are.
What do you think you'd prefer? Would you rather have it divided in 2 days or all on 1 day?
I guess just get it out of the way, right?
Right. That's the mentality. Do you want the rest in between, or do you want to get out of the way so you can have time to do other stuff? That's a big question. We should be getting into this game pretty soon here, catching up to the 30-minute mark on the delay. Maybe they increased the Dota TV delay because we've been waiting in the lobby for 3 minutes now, still not connected.
Oh yeah, true. That is very interesting.
Which I kind of agree with because the awards, they last long enough.
5 minutes. Yep, 6 minutes. Okay, Epicenter, EU Open, SEA Open. Okay, what do we got here? Open, EU Open, CIS Open, AM Open? Oh, this is all CSGO. Whoops.
Pew pew. Do you know in CSGO, only hero allowed in that league is Sniper?
Shut up.
You can't play anyone else.
Here's my number 1s and number 2s. Here, we'll just check these two out. CIS. CIS qualifier, their bracket. Is tomorrow.
Oh, here we go.
Party
We're in the game.
CS South America, their semifinal is tomorrow.
Yep. Yeah, we will be covering that for sure. We'll be following our. It wasn't Happy Feet lost at the end, right?
Correct.
Against Evos.
Evos.
Yeah, we'll be following Evos. Ooh, Brewmother band. That's a spicy band.
From the Beefcakes. XP Leader's flag is a conduct summary.
Yep.
With a lot of
17
reports.
reports.
Oh
Not
my
like it.
god.
Enchantress band. Wow. Some unconventional bands here. Omni Knight
Is
band.
Omni gonna... He's get bans here or he makes it through.
Yeah. I mean, Sweet Boys has been pretty meta so far with their bans. We'll see if they have the one. No, Undying is banned. Okay, so Nyx Assassin and Omni Knight open right now. Both heroes very popular.
Do they get picked up though? That's the question.
Yeah, that's the question. I mean, this is also a first round as well. And from what I've seen, these two teams don't look like they are like really high level plays.
Yeah. Tiny's a pretty common one. We'll see if Sweet Boys pick him up. But there's also the possibility that other regions is where we've been seeing them picked and banned most. It's also possible that maybe North America just doesn't value them as much.
That's very true. Shadow Shaman though, it's globally loved. This hero it just does everything you don't want a support to do. Early game lane harass, range attacks. Does a whole lot of right click damage.
Good
Got the
push,
CC
physical
up the
damage,
bomb.
CC.
And can push. Yep. Great at team fights. Has a nuke. And what more do you want? I guess saving capabilities.
Can even farm with that nuke.
Yep, you can even farm. That's very true.
I guess when you lay it all out there, he's much more rounded than most of the other supports that you have to deal with. And that greatly explains his popularity.
Yeah, what he lacks is obviously like any kind of auras that benefits your team or any kind of saving ability, and he's also quite squishy. But those are like very few downsides to all the tools that he has. And speaking of Ogre Magi, the guy who never dies, he's a support that can frontline. It's a very rare trait to have on support. And Witch Doctor, the response. Right, so no Omni Knight pick.
Yeah, looks like they're just not... Don't put the value in it here in
Nope,
North America.
And also Clockwork, not banned either, and pick. Surprising. I find there are like very few roamers that are good anymore. Night Stalker, Nyx Assassin, and Clockwork. I think outside of that, actually Bounty Hunter seems like he's pretty popular in certain metas, eh? So Bounty Hunter, Night Stalker, Nyx Assassin, and Clockwork. And outside of that, yeah, roamers are quite weak right now. Right now, Earth Spirit got huge nerfs, so his early game potential has very been nerfed. And what other roamers? Ricky is like really trash. Treant Protector has been trash for a while as well.
5 seconds remaining.
Well, bands coming out. Some of the same bands that we've been seeing as well. Sven has been in a stable place. He hasn't been OP. He hasn't been unpickable. He's just been stable.
Yeah, definitely not a strong hero, but definitely not unpickable depending on the situation. I'll put him like at B tier, like an average hero power. And there's a Medusa that we can all agree that she's probably in the A tier right now. Still plenty of counters available. Invoker is still in the pool if they want to risk an Invoker game. But of course, there is a Medusa on Sweet Boys team, which means their game plan isn't exactly fast as well.
All the Invokers we've seen so far have done pretty well.
Yep,
Better
in the
than we were
Epicenter.
expecting.
We've seen 2 wins from Invoker. Two out of 2 games, Invoker has won. And very good against Medusa if you can land the EMP combo, which should not be a problem to an experienced Invoker. Nyx Assassin
There
also
it is.
very good pick.
Not banned, easy pick against the Medusa.
Yeah.
Unpopular
How could we
hero.
have forgotten? We were talking about him the whole time and they forgot about him. But yeah, like pretty brain dead pick here. It's like so obvious that Nyx Assassin doesn't get. He's usually a first phase ban, so you get it this late, especially against the Medusa. Very good pick.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
There it
Omni Knight.
is.
Yeah, Omni Knight actually gets through today. We actually seen Omni Knight game.
It's pretty good. When the Death Ward goes out, you can just pop your ult, and then your team is going to be a lot happier.
Oh yeah, and you can also counter Maledict in a way with your repel.
Yep.
5 seconds remaining.
Pretty good here, but saved until the second phase.
Yeah.
Dire team ban.
Sniper. Interesting. Decide to go for a sniper instead of like an OD or an invoker.
So what are the sweet boys looking for here?
10 seconds.
Carry. They're looking for a position 1 here.
Yeah.
Omni Knight is going to go into the off lane most likely.
5 seconds
And
remaining.
they're looking for a carry that can tide over their mid game.
Yeah, what boxes do they need to check?
They also need to be able to jump onto the sniper because right now they have no one that can jump on the sniper. So someone that can pick up a blink would be preferable, I would say. I actually wouldn't mind the Juggernaut here, but Juggernaut's banned. Yeah, Juggernaut actually would have been pretty
Radiant
decent.
team ban.
Clockwork, a pretty good ban. Witch Doctor Clockwork can be very annoying. Death Ward, you know,
Yeah.
as we said before, the other day, the poor man's Chronosphere.
Yep. Yep, very, very much true. And much lower cooldown.
10
Well, of
seconds
course,
remaining.
very tiny and you can break out of it. The
5
final bans come here. There's
seconds remaining.
plenty of reserve time for both of these teams, so they can take their time to think about their last ban, last pick. There's no rush here. And looks like XP leechers are going to be looking for an offlaner. They could also send Nyx Assassin to the offlane and pick up a roamer as well.
They're banning a mid here, XP Leechers, but I think Sweet Boys maybe going something like the Chaos Knight here.
Actually, I like the Queen of Pain ban because they could send Medusa into a safe lane and they
Right.
pick Queen of Pain mid, which is good against Sniper. Actually, pretty good forward thinking
10
there from them.
seconds remaining.
Are there any other options mid that they might be able to swap out as
5
well?
seconds remaining.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of good blink mids that would be decent.
Tinker. No, they'd have Medusa and Tinker. That'd be
Yeah,
a bad
that would take
day.
a very long time.
Exactly.
And also, like, they will not be able to farm, right? Because Tinker wants the entire map, Medusa wants the entire map as well.
Yeah.
So too much to share
Dire
between the
team
two.
pick.
Monkey
There's-
King, oh yeah,
Huh?
especially with the Monkey King, definitely not Tinker anymore.
Puck is still on the table. Puck
Who?
could have some problems though.
Puck, yeah, I like Puck. I like Puck. That's a very good one. Illusory Orb also can find Monkey King on top of the trees as
10
well.
seconds
Dream
remaining.
Coil, very good, and you can jump onto the sniper, can tide over the team into the mid. Yeah, no, Puck is fantastic.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Your hero.
I mean,
Right,
he
so-
can't get in the back, but
Nope.
he can just face roll into the middle of the team.
Yeah, it can also get Medusa into the late game as well. But I really do think that Puck suggestion you made was actually fantastic. I think Puck was. I can't think of any hero better, honestly. And there isn't anyone on the other team that really kills Puck either.
Viper is
Like,
kind of a staple. Like as you like the words. Anytime need to get to the late game or need to make space, Viper is always like one of the autocomplete suggestions from Google.
Yeah, for sure. Or even like need to win early game as well. Viper is all the way there. He scales pretty terribly, but you don't need to scale if you want to win early game or if you have a Medusa on your team. But of course, not necessarily a free game for Medusa here. Monkey King, Sniper, Nyx Assassin, Tiny all have plenty of damage to be able to kill him. Actually, not Tiny. Tiny is terrible against Medusa, but Nyx Assassin, Sniper, and Monkey King can do a pretty decent job against Medusa.
Ganja, Sniper's ganja. Love it. Viper's moist.
Oh
Look
yeah,
at
of
his-
course he's moist.
his
I love that.
Oh, that's
Super
silly.
fancy font on his
All right, let's introduce you to the players here real quick so we know who we're watching. Tiny is going to be played by Chris. We have Brolem on the Witch Doctor. CP Own Lane on the Nyx Assassin. The Monkey King will be played by Ya. 8827 Ya. And finally, as he said, Ganja on the Sniper.
And over on the other side, on Beefcake, we have Moist playing the Viper. We have JB playing the Shadow Shaman. Over on the Ogre, we have Viceroy. And the Omni Knight is playing none other than Timmy Toma. And finally, on the Medusa, we have Skeeter.
I love the sponsor that like three of them have.
They all have like weird one. Boys Better Know on JB, Dino Nuggets on Medusa. Who else? What they have?
Moist has
Xeon.
Three of them have Dino Nuggets in their name. And honestly, I could not think of a better sponsor. And of course,
Timmy
yeah,
Toma is Vape Nash.
Vape
so
Nash!
He's gonna wanna go on to Ganja in the mid lane, I'm sure. They have some relationship issues.
Good stuff, good stuff. All right, Chris, what's he doing? He's looking like he wants to maybe pressure a rune here.
Ooh, Monkey King just spotted the rune being placed by Timmy Toma because Monkey King was a courier form, so Timmy Toma didn't exactly see him on the map. I'm pretty sure that was spotted out.
The battle
Top lane?
begins.
Any pings or anything? Oh, here they go.
Yeah,
They got
look
a
at top.
shackle out onto the tiny. Followed right up by the stun. They've got the Nyx stun coming through. Viceroy taking a lot of damage. They don't have a Orb of Venom or anything like that that's taking them down. They do quite
Stun
a
in 2
lot of
seconds.
damage here. Oh, it's gonna get stopped up by Viceroy. What a perfectly timed Fire Blast.
If they didn't focus their attention to Ogre Magi, they could have killed either one of those heroes, Medusa or the Shadow Shaman. Ogre Magi, the hardest hero to kill by statistics alone in the level 1. 8 armor, 660 health. That's without any stats, by the way.
Yeah, plenty of regen too.
Yeah. So usually, Omni Knight destroys solo lanes in the bottom, but Monkey King is no joke.
I think Butt Monkey King. Oh, fuck me.
Oopsies, yeah, still going
Your
up,
boy,
fight going top.
JB, yeah, getting chased down now. Chris should be able to get him punches from a mile away. Didn't even have a tree on him. The boy. Alright, Vape Nash. Oh, the bounding strike is going to miss, but one more shot onto him should do it. Cancels the salve, but that'll get him out of there.
Yeah, well played. Yeah, as you said,
Gotta
I
be careful.
don't think there's a lot of lanes that Omni Knight loses, and maybe Monkey King is the only melee he loses to. Just like a lot of other outplay heroes who usually beats melee, like Axe. Like, probably Monkey King is the only melee lane that Axe loses against.
Even then, it's still quite a challenge for Axe because of his reach. He can right-click from outside of spin range.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
The only lane that only melee lane that Axe loses to is Monkey
Oh,
King.
yeah. Okay, I thought you were saying the other way around.
Yeah, Monkey King absolutely destroys Axe. Bot lane again, Timmy Toma and Ja going in.
Going deep.
Oh,
Timmy Tama getting some
Timmy
shots.
Toma, you gotta stop doing that.
Ah, yes, he uses Fairy Fire as well. He's running so low.
Yeah, he's just letting Monkey King get the Jingle Mastery up. You just can't let Monkey King get Jingle Mastery. If he gets 3 stacks, just back off. Just back off and let the stacks run off of you. It's like laning against an Ursa. It's exactly the same. It's like, oh, I have 5 Fury Strike swipes on them. Should I go in? No. No. Get out.
Or like a Bristleback or a Bat Rider, too.
Yep, exactly. You got to lane just like them. In the top. Dive.
Under tower, yeah. Medusa, Chris taking a lot. Oh, so close with that Earth Spike. They are going to be able to throw a coconut in. They get the Maledict. A couple shots should be all it takes. A toss onto Medusa. Medusa will tick down to the Maledict. Final tick. No!
Oh, no. The mana shield
She's
is enough.
got enough mana. She turned it off. Oh,
yeah.
my gosh. One more
Oh
shot.
my gosh, she survived.
Roll him! Oh, how is this? How is Skeeter still alive here? They got a
Oh, still
coconut
the
getting
dive
him out.
continues.
They're trying so hard to get in here and get her, but level 1 Maledict, I guess they just didn't get enough damage because of the mana shield.
Yeah, the mana shield, because mana shield prevents the actual damage from going through, so Maledict actually didn't count any of the damage. That's why it was doing 0 damage, because the mana shield absorbed all the initial damage, which means there was no damage to amplify. That is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, and it absorbs that initial damage, so then when the Maledict... So not only is the Maledict recording less damage for it to amplify, then when it goes out, it gets further reduced a second time by the mana shield.
Yeah, we were 100% convinced that she was dead. Surprising game so far, but this means Dire are struggling on the last set. Look at the last hit count. They're getting forced out of their lanes, left, right, and center. Again, bot lane. Jingu Mastery popped. This might be the death, actually.
Yes, he's going to be able to jump in and hit him this time around. Finally chasing down that Pally.
Yeah, this lane is suicide for Omni Knight.
And Yaw is going to have a great time. They are not committing anything to him, to stopping him.
So I mean, I think I'm learning something new today. Like, if there's an Omni Knight pick, you can definitely counter with a Monkey King. So if you want to pick Omni Knight, you might want to ban Monkey King.
This will come in handy.
Ganja got himself a haste rune and was running around collecting as many bounties as he could. Own
Fortunately,
lane.
Timmy Thomas secured his bounty rune away from
JB
Ganja.
is gonna
Ganja
get spotted down
shooting
here.
ahead, though.
They might go onto him. Out in the back, Brolem, not even looking right here. There we go, throws a coconut into the Maledict. They don't have CP own lane near enough, so he's not going to be able to hit this Earth Spike, I don't think. Very little damage done. Here we go. Oh, they're going to miss the Earth Spike. Plenty of damage into him, but not in time for the Maledict. Oh, Maledict would have amplified a lot of damage. Chris running away. They've got a coconut. Oh, lucky bounce back to Ogre McGee. Ogre McGee.
Yeah.
Is going to let Chris...
Even the bounce back onto JP to stop the shackles as well.
There, that's about as perfect as that coconut could have gone.
Yeah.
And luckily,
For sure.
5 minutes in, so they've got their shrine up. Gonna go hit there and see if they can get back in. How's Omni Boy doing? 4 last hits, obviously getting just shredded by Monkey King.
He needs to, I think, use the purification to harass. Like,
On the
he's
creeps?
that, yeah, on the creeps. That's how you get in this matchup. Because Monkey King can't. He has really bad regeneration in lane. Only way he really regens is a Jingu Mastery. And he's not very tanky. He has very low health. So you just harass him with purification until Monkey King feels threatened enough so that he doesn't want to actually trade with you. But at this point, it's too late. He's level 4 against level 7.
All the teams are just being super cautious right now. No one's going for ganks. No one's going for anything. And this kind of favors the... which team does that favor? Just having a real relaxed laning phase.
I
Radiant,
think
of course, right?
it right now forces it's good for the Radiant, because the thing is, even though there's relaxed and farming, Dire aren't farming. Look at the last hit count; they aren't farming. Look at Medusa's last hits.
Oh, yeah. It is looking pretty grim over there.
Yeah. So it might not look like there's a lot happening, but there's a lot of pressure being applied to these Dire lanes.
Even look at Vipers just getting pushed out. Snippy
Oh
Sniper.
yeah. Viper being pushed out, not what you will be seeing. So yeah, right now Radiant team really flexing their muscles right now.
Yeah, I think that's a sentence as well that can just sum up how a game is going. Viper
Yeah.
is getting pushed out of the laning phase.
And Omni Knight is getting pushed out of laning phase. We talk about how strong this hero is in lane, but man, like Monkey King is teaching him like how to actually properly offlane. Also, I feel like Timmy Toma have never laned against a Monkey King before, because it just looked like he was unfamiliar. He was just trading right clicks against Monkey King. That's not what you do. You can trade up to 3 hits. You cannot let him get the 4th hit.
Yep. Honestly, he should maybe, like, Monkey King wants to try and hit, so maybe he should come in, get a hit, do the bomb, and bail out, right?
Yep.
That's how he should have been handling that, if Monkey
Yep.
was wanting to go aggressive. Otherwise, just heal bomb on the creep when he's going for last hits.
Yeah. Because the Monkey King at the early game has very low health and has very low regeneration. So you'll be able to push him out of that lane that way.
Dire's SBSN is getting forced out so bad.
And this is tragic. Moist, the Viper falling behind in the lane against Sniper. That is not what should be happening.
A little bit of action up top. They get the Avalanche and the Earth Spike onto Viceroy. Viceroy now going to eat the coconut back and forth. They get the Maledict onto him and we'll be able to blow him up.
I actually think in this lane for Moist, I think he should have maxed Corrosive Skin over Poison Attack. Because with a lot of levels of Corrosive Skin, there's nothing that Sniper can do against you.
Yeah, if he tries to pick at you, he's going to take a lot of damage. His shrapnel's going to be somewhat harmful to him.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh.
Yaz finding Shadow Shaman smashed him in that river.
I just heard a boundless strike from like half the screen away. I'm like, oh my god, where's the thunder coming from? JB getting his skull cracked open. Tommy Tawa now getting gone as well. 2 seconds until boundless strike. There it is. Jingu up.
Hit. Couple shots, one more. He'll be able to jump into the trees in just a moment. Doesn't even need to. He's got that mile-long pole or blade on a stick pole arm. Stupid monkey.
Yeah, this is looking bad here for Beefcake.
And this is sort of what is expected. XPL was the higher seeded team here. SBSN is one of the lowest seeded teams. In fact, probably the lowest seeded team.
I mean, at least they're not going against IDC, right? I think whoever is going against IDC or their next opponent is probably the super low seed. Because that has literally 5 pro players.
Yeah, T-Cats had a bye and IDC had a bye as well, so...
Yeah.
Oh, and 3ZZ also has a bye. Yep, this would be the lowest seeded team.
Oh, bottom. Brulam gets found by Moist. This might be first kill in a while for the Dire team.
Easy cleanup there. Mankey Kane coming in. Doesn't have monkey business yet. Doesn't need it yet. Yeah, they're just going to give up that kill. No reason to try and commit after that when they don't really have a good setup for it.
Yeah. Wukong's command, typically you don't need to level it in the early game. Only reason you might want to level it early game is if your team really wants to push towers. And it makes it a very good tool for pushing the enemies off the tower so you can push it safely.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower.
XPL Kreis gets found in his own jungle, farming on the top lane. Oh, gets denied by neutral creeps anyways. Viceroy trying his best.
Beautiful.
But at least that is something. Slow down Tiny's farm, which is very important. He is a position 1.
Except on the Nyx Assassin, he is going to be able to drop that spike. Carapace now a spike into 2. Shadow Shaman maledicted up and taking so much damage. Moist will be able to get that Nyx kill. Not necessarily worth it for XPL.
Dire's middle tower.
But mid lane though, that's the space created for sniper to push a tower.
Yes.
So that evens it out more than
And he's
enough.
hanging out here at the top. We got a blink or a TP in from Nyx. Nyx still a little far away from his level 6, so we won't be able to help. But Ya is here with the monkey. Not able to get tree to tree though, so he can't get on top of them. Got an assassinate going out? No, he will be cancelled on Timitama.
Yeah, look at the net worth right now. Monkey King about 6k gold. Medusa is about 3k gold right now, so to tell you the difference, about double on this Monkey King. Monkey King might find people here. I think he might get spotted by a tower. Or actually, I don't think he did.
Ya's got the Wukong's command ready.
He does.
Gonna try and jump down, see who can grab. They're gonna use the stone gaze, and Ya turns around. Oh no, but he gets frozen under the tower stone. Now he's gonna throw out the Wukong's command, do everything that he can, but it's not gonna do much while the Guardian Angel is out. SBSN trying his best, but a big boundless strike is gonna be able to get 2. Ya, one more shot from the tower should kill him, but they're not gonna get it. Nice clean in and taking 4 out without any losses. XPL just running over SBSN at this point, and as we expect them to. They are so ahead right now.
I think Timitama misplayed that. He used the Guardian Angel, but ran out of mana afterwards. He should have just purified because the purification was enough to kill the Monkey King. Because that's 300 pure damage. The reason Monkey King was so tanky is within inside his own Wukong's command, he gains 8 bonus armor.
Tower is falling.
He just needs to save the mana for purification. Because the Guardian Angel definitely does not last long. If it only lasts 6 seconds at level 1. So not enough to be able to actually survive through that Wukong's command.
Wukong's command itself lasting 13 seconds. So yeah, not going to be enough to pull them through.
Top lane.
Another fight. Yep. Oh, absolutely destroying Medusa.
Yeah, that's the Vendetta reveal as well. That's the first Vendetta I used and successful gank, and this Monkey King is going to run away with the game. He made a fatal mistake at the top lane and he still got away with it. So when stuff like that happens, he's at 7.4k gold right now.
Yeah, over 500 GPM already.
Yeah. If he went for the Desolator instead of Diffusal Blade first, he would be just one-shotting some of these supports as well.
They're gonna find Ogre Magi, drop the Maledict onto him, put some damage in if they can, ignite out onto Ya. Ya trying to run away as quick as he can. They've got an Assassinate as well. That should burst him with that final tick of Maledict. Doesn't matter, they're gonna have the Boundless Strike. A breakout onto Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor doesn't have the mana. No, he has to pop his boots. He won't do it. Stonegaze is going to catch 2, but they don't have the damage to follow it up. Now, Skeeter running under the tower. He'll get hit by the Earth Spike. And Ya just jumping in. As well as some shrapnel down. Timmy Tama gonna get caught. They are ready to turn around onto this tower and start taking this tier 2 if they really wanted to. They can stick around here as long as they want.
Yeah. Having Diffusal Blade this early is absolutely nuts. The amount of damage it's pulling off on those auto attacks are crazy, and the mana burn is quite relevant. I mean, Omni-Knight is only level 8. He only has 423 mana, and you lose 50 mana per hit. Like, that is huge amount of mana.
Dire's top
So Ja using that Diffusal Blade to great effect. And you can't even run away from him either.
Yeah, he's gonna have that that Deso done so quickly too with this raid.
Oh yeah, and he's gonna start one-shotting supports left, right, and center. Oh, actually, they changed the name for Diffusal Blade's active. Good on them. I did not know about that.
Finally, what's
It's
it called now?
Inhibit now.
Diffuse. It should be called Diffuse.
Inhibit. That would be lame. Oh, the
Trying to
heal
keep
saves.
Viper alive, but he is getting very beat up. Guardian Angel used with just the 2 of them after Viper already dies. Now he's gonna get inhibited.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But he will be able to make it up there. It feels so weird to say Ogre McGee. Ogre McGee,
Hope he
GG.
cleaned that up. Yeah, this is going to be over pretty soon. They're approaching that
1K
ever
per minute.
ever rare 1k per minute goal difference. And
Ya
we
is
like to
getting
say,
pretty close to 1K per minute himself. Is it 750 now? No, sorry, 666.
yeah, it's pretty nuts. Yeah, we like to say that if you get to a point where you're losing by 1k gold per minute, it's the comeback is basically impossible. We've never seen it happen anyways.
Exceedingly rare, definitely.
And Desolator now completed for Ja. So we will be seeing some fireworks. That Shadow Shaman, better be careful. I think just Q by itself, the raw Q will kill him. Yeah, you might see it right now.
There we go. Oh, he's gonna get hexed up. The rest of the team
auto-attacking.
coming in. They drop the ultimate. There we go. Ya, he's gonna turn his back this time around. Dropping the Wukong's command.
Uh-oh.
Now they're in some trouble. Timmy Tom is just getting beat up. Another shot. Here comes Assassinate into Ogre. They're just gonna let him go. Ya is chasing down this Skeeter. Didn't have Diffuse ready, but didn't need it. Just started bashing away at him.
Yeah, throw
Don't
in
even
the
have
towel.
the tier 1 down at this point in the spot lane. They're gonna have to back up a lot.
Yeah, this game is over. I don't know what to say, honestly. Even the team that Beefcake has is not made for comebacks. It really isn't. Viper can't do anything from behind, and he's already behind. He's not win the early game as a Viper, and that means you're useless. You're not making enough space for Medusa. Medusa doesn't even have a Mask of Madness, so she can't even farm properly. Omni-Knight doesn't even have his like tier 2 boots, no mana boots either. Like, there's no combat potential on these heroes. They have no damage on their team because Ogre Magi doesn't nuke very hard, Shell Shaman doesn't nuke very hard, and they just have no way to really initiate fights either.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Unless there's a big throw coming out here from XPL, I don't really see this happening. Oh my god, just using the Boundless Strike. Such a satisfying thing to do. Just use one click to get a whole lane of farm. Everyone will attempt the Roshan as well. Yeah, why not? Nothing that Beefcake can do. Yeah, another thing is Beefcake actually pretty bad at Roshan fights. No way to engage into it.
trying to find some more information on that largest deficit ever recovered. Cataloging, I know there's a record game, but it's a big inflated number, or it's a big number, but it was a many-minute game, so it's probably not the largest GPM team-wise deficit recovered.
So the A just goes over to the Monkey King, which is bad to say the least for Beefcake here. If you had a hard time killing Monkey King once, killing him twice will be impossible. And Monkey King is the one they want to kill because if they can kill him, they probably get like 2,000 gold out of killing him because his bounty is so high right now. But killing him twice might be impossible. They're still gonna try though. Sniper poking away the tower, doing what he does best. He can use a shrapnel if he wants to gain vision.
Though, it seems. Break out on a Nyx. He's gonna stun up the Viper. They're ready to crack into this high ground. Wukong's command probably gonna go down. There it is. He's broken right now, standing inside of the Viper's moist goo. But they pop the Stone Gaze. It's not doing anything at this moment. Ya beating away at the tower. They have to be very careful of this Wukong's. Ya ready to fight. They hex him up. But here comes a Death Ward, bouncing around onto Medusa. They're going to get the assassinate into Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman taking so much damage, but he does have Guardian Angel. Kept alive a little bit longer by that, but it finally does run out. Ogre Magi could be in some trouble. Ya blows him up and drops the Aegis now. He's ready for another life, and they could take out even more targets here. Jumping on the Viper. Viper used the Shadow Blade, but they brought the dust. Now, the wards are down. They're going to clean them up. Should be very quick work of this this range barracks, especially since Ya has got that Desolator done.
Yep. Ya right now cleaning up the wards. He picks up all of them as if he needed more money. And now the racks target of his ire. But he's more actually consumed by trying to last his creeps. Yeah, finally getting the Desolator on him. Just at least put the Desolator debuff on that before you
They're going to commit the fortification for this barracks, but as they try to engage, they're just getting picked apart. Another 2 down, and that, with another couple losses like that, 2 people down, they're just going to continue on to the top racks, it looks like, or clean up, or just clean up some creeps.
Medusa is just getting melted. Like, she was getting auto attacked by Monkey King, and she was losing like quarter health per auto attack. Like, that's not what you usually see with Medusa, someone who is usually impossibly tanky.
Yeah, Deso being great because typically, you know, you're going to burn her mana even faster, and it offsets some of that damage of her blocking with mana by adding damage to the mana burning, of course.
Moonshard now picked up for Ya. He wants to attack super fast. That will help him take towers. And get the 4 stacks of Jingo Mastery in no time. Yeah, doing the same thing over again.
Yep, they just drop this Wukong's up on the high ground every single time, and they're going to be just fine. Now standing in that moist goo once again, assassinate coming out on the Shadow Shaman. Who's, oh, the Monkey King? Yeah, he's just beating away. Not even worried about it. He's just focusing on the tower while Sniper is in the back just picking at people. Viper wants to come in. Avalanche going to catch Ogre, and the bounces back and forth with this coconut. They drop the Serpent Wards, but the Death Ward is down as well. Blowing up Skeeter. And that'll be all 5 down. Probably GG call coming, and there it is. SBSN.
Yeah, I just went ham there. Killed 3 people by himself, and he didn't do anything fancy either. He just basically A-walked. Just A-clicked on the ground, and he killed 3 heroes. Oh, Ganja. Close game. Wow. That's not nice to say.
Here we go. All right, looking at the end game screen, and we can talk about that game here a little bit. I don't think there's much we need to analyze about that game. That was one of the highest seeds versus one of the lowest seeds, and it was brutal.
Yeah, not much to say. Like the Monkey King. I mean, one thing I learned that game is Monkey King absolutely wrecks Omni Knight. I mean, if I thought about it, that makes sense in my head, but I have never actually seen it. But God, that just was not fair lane.
And hello, Carlton. Thank you for joining us. We love you.
Hell.
All right, what do we got? So the next next game is gonna be that T-Cats versus XPL. As we understood, T-Cats at a bye, so their lobby should be going up. This should be very short before the next one starts.
Yeah. Their lobby should be getting configured right now. That scary term.
Hey,
Lobby
they
being
finally
yeah.
they finally dumped all the other ones. XPL versus T-Cats are in hero selection.
Already, wow. Did not waste any time.
We're going to get that set up. In the meantime, we will take a short break, make sure everyone has some water, something to drink, goes to the bathroom, and once the Dota TV delay catches back up, we will bring you guys straight into that game.